So I'm going to show Dana here how to teach your horse to move his shoulders. And ultimately, what we want to be able to do is to do this from riding the horse. But you need to teach it on the ground first. So we'll start off by teaching this horse how to move his shoulders from the ground. And the way I do that is I like using this handy stick. It just works to me. It's a little easier for the horse to understand. Because when I'm going to move the horse's shoulders from the saddle, I'll do it by putting my foot right here and pushing. That's going to be the cue for him to move his shoulder. So you see, he's just, as far as he's concerned, I'm just poking him in the belly. So the way I teach that to start off with is I'm going to come here and pick up on the rein right here so that he can't move forward. And hopefully you can see this. Then I'm just going to take this stick and I'm going to put my hand, if I have to, up here by his eye and push him that way. So I'm going to push, I'm going to tap, push, there. And he moved his shoulder. Then I'll rub him and say, good boy, good boy. He figured that out. He didn't get too upset. Okay, let's do it again. I'm going to pick up, tap him right there. So that's pretty close to where my foot will be. But I'm helping him understand it. See? Okay, good. There. Now let's do the other side. Everybody, turn around. Turn around. Okay. So I'm going to hold this rein so he can't go forward. I'll put my hand up here by his eye. Tap him right here near the cinch. And that time I had to kind of move my hand toward his eye a little bit so he understood the cue. Good. So he's picking up on this. And I did teach this to this horse about 4 years ago. So he has some memory of it. Okay. So that's pretty good. So go ahead and get on, Dana. I'll give you a moment to climb on there. And we'll try it from the saddle. Okay. Let me give you a leg up since this is all English stuff.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, there we go. I'm not very good at that, as you can tell.
I'm teaching everyone.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a job helping jockeys get on horses. Okay, so now we've got to help him translate that same thing from the ground to the saddle. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to do is just pick up on the reins a little bit, enough so that he won't go forward. Now put your foot, needs to be up here. Let's move him around so the camera can see what we're doing here. So your foot, you have 3 positions with your leg when you're riding a horse. Yeah. This position, like stand up. Okay, so that's the middle position. That's where your foot will be when you're riding the horse. Now, sit down, please. The other position, if you move your foot back, and I'm exaggerating it, this would move the hindquarters. If you move your foot forward, and I'm exaggerating it, this would move the front quarters, the shoulder. Okay? So, let's exaggerate it just a little bit for his benefit and yours. Let's put your foot about right there. Okay. So you're going to press. Go ahead and press and go ahead and move your reins as well. Press, and we want that front foot to step over. So I'm going to help him with this stick just a little bit. Press, 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 right there. Stop. Okay. First he moved his hindquarters, but then eventually he stepped over. Okay? Yeah. So let's try it again. Pick up. Pick up. Push your foot, just get it right here by the cinch. But you need to be able to get your heel into him. He needs to feel your heel right there. Okay, press. I'll tap him a little, help him. Good. Okay, now let's try to get 2 steps. Press. 1. We didn't get 2, we only got 1.
That was not 2?
No, that was 1 step in the front and 1 in the back. Okay, press. Tap. 1, 2. Ah, you actually got 3. Excellent. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's try it on this other side. So we're going to go to the other way. So, and by the way, I didn't tell you this, but you're good. Your other leg kind of needs to be off of him.
Oh, okay.
Your opposite side leg needs to be, I mean, you don't need to stick it out in the air or anything, but you just don't want to be pushing with your opposite side leg. Because when you push with both legs, you're telling him to go forward. But if you take this leg off just a little bit like that and push with the other one, you're kind of closing that door and opening this door. Hope that makes sense. All right, so push with your left leg. Let's step him over. Step over, bud. Good. Step. Good. Step. Good. Okay. Now let's refine it just a little bit. And what I want you to do is every time he starts, when you start to feel this left front foot come off the ground, I want you to take your leg off. So it's going to be like this. You're going to push. When he starts to make that step, you take your leg off. And then he'll take one step. Then you push. When he starts to take the step, you take your leg off. So it's pressure, release, pressure, release. Okay? Are you shaking your head? You know what I mean? Or are you shaking your head, shut up, old man, because I need to do this? Okay. All right, let's find out. Okay, so get your leg there. Press and release. Press and release. Press and release. Okay. Then you step forward. Press. Press. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. Now you try it without me. Okay. See what you can do without me helping if he's picked it up enough to do it. Ha-ha. Press. Now, since you don't have me helping you, there you go. If he doesn't step over, then what I would do, since you don't have spurs on, then I would just probably, if I pressed and he didn't move, then I would take my leg off him about that far and give him a little kick. Just kind of reinforce it and raise the pressure of the cue.
And he's giving.
Oh yeah, looky there. He's giving to the bit. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, he's learning really fast. Yeah. Okay, so you're going this way?
Yeah.
Okay, push, release. Good, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I would call that a successful lesson. She took this horse from not responding to that leg cue to being able to respond to that leg cue and move his shoulders. Good deal. As we say here in Saudi Arabia, halas. We're finished. We're finished.